This week's episode, Ferrari hits the waves, 3 drunk guys make a bet, and Tesla tries to conquer the ocean. And this is the bottom line. Hey everybody, I'm Doug.
And I'm Christy.
And this is the bottom line. Welcome. We love you guys.
Back.
It's very, very cold down here in South Florida. It's December. Do you know it dipped down to 76 the other day?
I know, I was wearing Ugg boots.
I actually turned the AC off in my car for like 5 minutes.
And then the heat was on.
No, it's just you roll the windows down, you gotta listen to all the rap music. So anyway, what do we got?
Well, we have our sponsors, Marine Data Solutions and Salty Rags Crew Apparel.
Marine Data Solutions. I've got 99 problems on board.
And the internet's not one of them!
And what does Salty Rags do for us?
They keep us looking fly, of course.
Did Dave set you up in this?
He did.
What do you
Custom wear.
You look like one of those people in the Tour de France.
I am. I'm going on a bike ride
rider?
afterwards. I know. We're talking all things fast. I had to
Do you
dress
have a
the
10
part.
speed or do you have a 15 speed?
I have 36 speed.
Oh, 36 speed?
Faster.
Jesus Louises. Okay, well, let's jump right in it. Oh, before we jump in it, don't forget, we're looking for people to join the Bottom Line family. If you think you've got what it takes to have your own show, we're going to put it up on our network. That's pretty cool.
Would love you to join.
We have a network. That's really strange.
I know, it's kind of cool.
Okay.
Well, we have the largest conversion projects of all time. An auction is underway to sell a 120-meter Y910 super yacht.
Okay. What was this before it was a yacht?
It was in Russia.
It was a Russian ship?
It was.
Great. So every time, so you convert the boat, and then every time you go down in the engine room, you have to bring a book to figure out what says what?
This is a big problem in Russia because I don't want to stay here anymore. Yeah, finally.
And they have pictures too. It helps you out.
I think they were trying to originally sell this for $25 million.
Yep.
Right now it's a no reserve auction. So literally we could all get together for and put yachting together for everybody with $1 and buy this thing for like.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. And then what do we have?
A lot more than
The
that.
most expensive yacht is the cheapest yacht. Okay, next.
Well, we have our first 50-meter Benetti Be Now super yacht has been revealed.
Okay, it's not the first 50-meter Benetti ever built. It's the
not.
first 50-meter Benetti in a new class of vessel called the Be Now. It was actually designed by a British studio. What else does it have going for it?
It's made of steel and aluminum. It has a gym with
Big
the
surprise.
outdoor lunch spot. You can have a little
Wait,
lounge
another
area.
huge surprise. Wait, it's got a gym and it's got an outdoor area where you can have lunch?
I know, but wait, there's
This
more.
is groundbreaking. Go ahead, more.
Infinity pool.
An infinity pool? Because everybody wants to go on vacation and then just swim, all right, and feel like you're going to fall off the back of the boat. Okay. Actually, that's pretty
It is
cool.
pretty cool
Now
looking.
listen,
It's
so
cool looking.
yachts are getting, the big boats are getting bigger and bigger, so actually Benetti's scaling back a little and they're doing a 50-meter range. That's about 163 feet. It's not a huge boat, but this kind of also kind of follows a trend that I think that's going on in yachting right now, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, all right? The first sign that the economy is cooling is banking, all right? And I recently just found out that Toyota is backing off on their car loans, all right? Now, what does that mean? That means in the old days, or currently, you could, as long as your credit's good and you buy a $100,000 car or a $50,000 car, you can have like 130% of the loan.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what the Toyota Financial has just announced is they are not going to finance a car for anything more than true value. So if you have a $50,000 car and the dealership is tacking on a $10,000 surcharge, you won't be able to finance it. You won't be able to finance all the add-ons that they put on. They're only going to finance the value of the car. What's that got to do with boats? I'm going to tell you, because I was around in 2008 when the housing crisis hit, and the banks and the mortgage companies did exactly the same thing. This is an indicator that things are going to start to come down. When the banks start pulling back on their loans, they're getting worried. So, what's that mean? Not much for Yacht Crew. I think we'll be fine. But I do believe that I do believe all this massive spending in the world is going to slow down and things are going to get back more to normal. All right, next.
Nice shot, Benetti.
Yes.
Speaking of cars, it's like the perfect transition into this next one. We have our first Ferrari-inspired yacht concept.
Oh, brother. Now, I'm a Porsche guy. Porsche can do it all day long. Ferrari should stay away. How big is this thing?
It's 27 meters.
Okay.
Mazzarini design.
So let me get this straight. It's going to be a yacht designed by Ferrari. So the cruise quarters are going to be 4 feet long. You're not going to be able to stand up in them. I mean, Can you go grocery shopping in a Ferrari? No, I'd like to, but you'd have to do like 10 trips. So it's probably going to be about the same thing with a yacht. They're going to pack this all up. Good luck working on one. I mean, Jesus Christ, an Italian boat on a normal day, the cruise quarters are only 5 feet tall. But say Ferrari? All right. An Italian, do you have to pull the engine out every 5,000 hours? Because that's what you have to do with Ferrari.
We don't see any bias towards Porsche at all in this conversation, but it's 70 knots.
It's jet drive. Well, it's got to go fast. I mean, it's
well,
a
with
Ferrari.
a name like Ferrari, you have to.
Yeah. So, all right, next.
Pretty cool. Good concepts. Ooh, Tesla is taking over the sea. They've conquered the land, the space, and now they're trying to do the sea.
Tesla is actually starting to build a yacht.
Well, sort of. According to Musk, the $79,990 Tesla Model S floats well enough that it can operate as a boat for short periods of time.
Are you kidding me? This is not the way it works. Please don't try this at home. All right, next is we have Tesla is actually starting to build a yacht because they're complaining that, you know, diesel, you're burning 400,000 gallons of fuel per year to run them, and Tesla's an electric car company. Makes total sense. So what's powering this? Oh wait,
Solar
diesels.
and hydroelectric power.
Okay, hydroelectric power and diesels. Okay, so that means anytime you want to go faster than 4 knots, those diesels are going to come online. I don't know about this. I'm going to reserve judgment. Do we have a photo?
We do.
Okay. Does it look like something from, what is that, where everything looks blocky?
Roblox?
But, you know,
It looks like a squid. It's been compared to a squid.
I'm not sure that Tesla should be getting involved in yachting, but it is going to push technology forward in great lengths. So I'll reserve judgment on this. However, I do see it says it has a $25,000 spa room on the starboard side of the boat. Wow. Really? $25,000? They went all out on that.
It's
I'm
nice,
being
though.
facetious. You can spend $25,000 on a yacht with
Facetious?
three
Facetious?
screens in the wheelhouse.
The control room is located at the bow of the lower deck. This is where the captain can monitor the ship's speed and trajectory, as well as go over the travel itinerary.
Jesus Louises. Okay, next.
This year in yachting history, 155 years ago, for those of you who struggle at math, in 1866 we had the first Great Ocean Yacht Race.
This was actually the first transatlantic race that ever took place. This could be the predecessor to the America's Cup. So there was this huge thing going on where everybody got together and they decided to do this race, correct?
No, not
What
quite.
happened?
Well, 3 men were drunk in a bar, and it was kind of a pissing contest saying, my boat can run faster than yours, and it was big, huge competition, so they decided to put their money where their mouth was.
So 3 drunk yacht owners, and these were schooners, sitting in a bar over in England, said, my boat's faster, and then they all got together, and then they sailed to New York. That's crazy. Okay, and how much was the prize?
Well, it was $90,000 at the time, so about $1.3 million
About
today.
$1.3 million bet over a pint of beer or whatever. And
Couple
they
pints.
did it. When did they leave and when did they get there? How long did it take?
It took 13 days to cross, 22 hours.
That's not bad actually for a schooner in December because the weather is pretty sporty out there, but they were probably looking for sporty weather to get the speed. So they crossed over. Any fatalities?
Yes, unfortunately 6 men did die in the crossing.
So here's a yacht race. This is the first time they've ever done a transatlantic yacht race. 6 people died. It was for today's dollars, $1.3 million, and that's pretty much started ocean yacht racing. Pretty cool stuff. Just remember, guys, back in yachting in the old days, people would die all the time. Right now, everybody complains when they don't have direct TV or something, or the internet's not working. But in the old days, old sailors, I mean, you go out, sometimes you just don't come back, you know?
6 of them didn't.
Yeah, okay, cool, next.
Crew Corner. This week we're talking about interviewing.
Interviewing what?
Interviewing for that position on the yacht that you want.
Am I fired?
Well, we
Oh,
did
you mean
reach
crew.
out earlier.
Oh, you mean crew.
To
Yeah,
get
so
auditions.
a couple weeks ago we sat down with Jill and we showed you guys what the crew agency is looking for. So what we're going to show you now is what the boat's going to look for. A couple quick things. Don't be late. I hate that. Okay? Matter of fact, I guarantee you, if you're late to an interview with me, you ain't getting a job. All right? Second thing is look presentable. If you show up in a tank top, you ain't getting a job.
Probably not. Not that job.
You know what you should look for? You should look like crew. You should wear khaki pants, polo shirt every single time. Doesn't have the boat name on it. And be yourself, because if you eat yourself, you ain't gonna last long, because we'll figure that out pretty damn quick. And the third thing is be prepared. One of my big pet peeves is when somebody shows up at the interview, I'm like, can I have your resume? Oh, I didn't bring it. Why not? Well, I emailed it to you, so now I have to do all the work for you. I have to print out your resume and I have to prepare your resume for my interview. No, bring your own resume.
Yes.
I mean, it's so simple. Kinko's, FedEx, Kinko's. All right.
Multiple
so
copies.
anyway, okay. So we actually did some interviews, and we recorded the interviews to show you what you should do or perhaps should not. Take a look.
So you're applying for the position of a mate on board?
That's right. I'm an awesome mate.
Excellent. How long have you been in the industry?
You mean in boating?
That would be the industry, yes.
Well, I'm relatively new, but I have my captain's license, so I could take over the boat whenever it's required. Hi, how you doing?
Doing okay. Are you here for the chef position that we have posted?
Yeah, I'm here for the chef.
I
I'm a
get
really
you-
good chef.
Position
I'm
we
here
have
for the
listed?
chief stew spot.
Excellent.
Can I
On the
tell you a little bit
coordinator.
about myself?
Sure, go
I've
ahead.
been in the industry for 3 months now.
Okay.
And I've really succeeded in the second stew spot, and I think I'm ready to move on. I'm sick and tired of heads and beds. Is there going to be champagne here, or is this just going to be like this?
So you're here for the deckhand position that
Yeah,
we've listed.
I've been deckhanding for a while now. I got it down pat.
Okay.
I know all my ropes and stuff. I like to run my own department. Are you going to be looking over my shoulder at all? How's that work? Where does this boat go?
Well, why don't we start with me asking a few questions, and then we can. I'll ask
Sure,
if you
dude,
have
whatever.
any
Go
questions.
ahead, man.
Okay.
I'm branding myself. Actually, you know what the thing is? I don't even work for you. I work for the owners. Okay? So, listen, I'm just like a little nervous. I had a couple of drinks before I came here because, whatever. How many days vacation do I get a year? I grew up on my dad's, pontoon boat, so I pretty much got it down. I used to drive that. Listen, and I might be talking like super, super fast, but it's got nothing to do with anything. I'm just built that way. I'm like a little bit about me. If I haven't told you, I am on Instagram. I do a lot of fashion stuff. Did I tell you I have a captain's license? I'm doing this basically to get involved in the higher net worth individual market. I have a 6-pack master captain's license. What kind of vehicle will I be getting? Matter of fact, could one of the deckhands just drive me? That would be better. If something was to happen to you, that I could take over the boat.
This is a dry boat. Could you handle that?
A dry boat, so I have to bring my own liquor?
What are you hoping to get out of this industry now?
What I'm hoping to get out is about $9,000 a month. I got a scooter now, but I want to get a Corvette. You want me to cook you something? I could cook you something like right now if you had a galley. Do you have a galley? I was a second
very
stew for
well
3
then.
months, yes.
Okay.
Okay, that was a full-time position that actually turned into a freelance position after I decided to move on. Can I check out some of the girls before I get hired? I'm more of a administrative guy. Okay, are my boyfriends allowed to stay over? So is there going to be a deckhand that I can boss around? Prior to me departing, I used a jacuzzi a lot. Okay, so I have like a few DUIs, okay, those were mistakes. So somebody's going to obviously have to drive me around, but let's be clear, I can take over the boat. What I'm hoping to get out of it, bucket loads of cash, man. Okay. All right, come on. This thing can't be too hard to drive. Will I be driving right away? Please don't watch what I'm doing because I am very well qualified. Dude, let's do this, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Pretty cool, or what?
It was. Would you hire them?
I would hire every one of them because they were so damn good looking.
They were dapper.
So anyway, that's the show. Next week we have our Christmas special.
We do.
Yay.
Get ready for that.
Everybody, please stay safe out there. But what are you doing with that?
Hey, I gotta go. I'm off to the races. I gotta go.
On your 18 speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
36.
Listen, we love you guys. We'll see you next week. Christmas special. Do
Yep.
your thing.
Bye. I'm off.